Scrapbooking. The dictionary defines a scrapbook as an empty book for collecting and preserving photographs, newspaper articles, and other papers. Today, scrapbooking is also a verb and a popular new hobby. We talked with Diane Lucas, who runs a scrapbooking club. What is scrapbooking exactly?
When I make a scrapbook page, I take a few of my family photos and put them into a layout, which is a page that uses fancy paper, stickers, drawings, and words to show the theme. For example, I'm working on a page about my son called First Day at School, so there's a photo of him and one of his drawings, and I decorated it with alphabet stickers. I use lots of things on my pages, ribbons, stickers, beads, and much more. When you make a scrapbook, you put words and pictures together to show the important times in your life. It's like a personal history.
How did you get started?
When I was a child, I always saved bits of paper. Things like movie tickets, vacation postcards, and even paper napkins. I loved looking at them and remembering. I made my first scrapbook 10 years ago when my father died. When I looked through his desk, I found the most wonderful things, like my parents' anniversary cards and photos from his army days. I couldn't throw away anything, so I made 2 scrapbooks, one for my brother and one for me.
How do you learn about new scrapbooking techniques and trends?
The Internet is a great resource for new ideas. Many new scrappers, people who make scrapbooks, work from their computers using digital photos and special software. But my favorite place to get new ideas is at scrapbooking trade shows. These shows feature new materials and techniques, offer workshops, and are a great way to meet people with the same interests.
Why is scrapbooking so popular these days?
I think people want to preserve their family history and display it for other people to see. When you make a scrapbook, you can pass the stories on to your children and your grandchildren. So many people today want to do that. In the U.S. alone, there are 2,500 LSSs. Sorry, that's local scrapbooking stores that sell paper and other supplies for scrapbooking. If you go online, you'll find scrapbooking websites from Norway, New Zealand, and South Africa. It's universal. We all have boxes of pictures, and we all want to keep those precious memories. That's the real meaning of scrapbooking. Sharing your family experiences and your story. Moving from TV to the web. It used to be that if you wanted to watch a sitcom or a sporting event, you'd have to watch it from your television. As internet technology improves, more and more shows and movies are becoming available online. Broadcasting companies are putting their primetime shows directly on the internet, and movie rental stores are converting their DVD collections to digital libraries. This is probably a good change, at least for viewers. People can now pick exactly what they want to watch and decide when and how they want to watch it. A study done by Harris Interactive found that more than half of Americans, 56%, surf the internet while watching television. And approximately 40% say that they read blogs or go on social networking sites at the same time. But this trend could be a problem for television stations. Advertisers aren't getting a response from viewers, and they don't want to pay money if their commercials aren't being seen. In contrast, people who watch things online seem more engaged with what they watch. They read and write comments on the show, they look up details about the show, and they are less likely to ignore commercials. For broadcasters, online viewers may turn out to be more loyal fans. Changing people's habits takes time. Even though many people are interested in watching television on the internet, some may not want to make the switch completely. And some might be persuaded to, but only under certain circumstances. According to Harris, almost half of television viewers, 44%, would cancel their cable television if they could get the same programs for free online. However, the number fell to 16% when people were told they had to pay a small fee for online viewing. This is strange, since most households' monthly cable bills are the same or even more than what they would pay for the same shows online. It's possible that people have become so used to getting online entertainment for free that they learn not to value it as much. Even with growing interest in online entertainment, people still think it is important to watch television shows with their friends and family. People used to think that watching television would make families spend less time together. But it actually brought families closer for a few hours each night. Now it's feared that viewing shows online could make people more isolated. Who knows? Perhaps as online programming becomes more popular, people will find a way to make it into a social activity.